Hi, I'm Allie,
I'm Lucy.
And I'm Emily.
and we did price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand is the ratio of the percent change in the quantity demanded to the percent change in the price as we move along the demand curve, and then you drop the minus sign. In the picture, it shows inelastic on the left, and it says I'm a slave to the price because they buy it no matter what. And then on the right it says I can buy as much as I want because of the low price, and they just buy it if they want it.
So the equation on this page is the equation used for calculating the price elasticity of demand. Um, to calculate the price elasticity of demand, you need to have two things. You need to first calculate the percent change in quantity demanded and the percent change in price. And you do this by dividing the change in quantity demanded by the initial quantity demanded and the change in price by the initial price times both by 100. So you have your percent, and then you divide the percent change in quantity demanded by the percent change in price, and that gives you your price elasticity of demand. The absolute value does remove the negative sign, so it is always positive.
This is a graph of the price elasticity of demand. At the top, you see the elastic part of the graph where the elasticity of demand is greater than 1. And in the middle, you see a little section that's for the unit elastic where demand equals 1. And then the inelastic part is on the bottom of the demand curve, and that's where the demand is less than 1.
Unit elastic is when the price elasticity of demand is exactly 1, and you can see this in the picture where MR crosses 0 and then you go up till you hit the demand curve, and that's where unit elastic is.
So inelastic demand is when the price elasticity of demand is less than 1. So basically the quantity demanded of the product isn't going to change that much with the price. And perfectly inelastic demand is the case in which the quantity demanded does not respond at all to changes in price. So the demand curve is a vertical line, so it would be like a necessity that you need to buy would be perfectly inelastic because you have to buy anyway, it doesn't matter the price.
And an example of this is milk, because you see on the left that milk is 80 cents. And so she's like, oh yeah, I have to buy it, so I'll buy as much as I can. And it, like, the price is nice and stuff. But then when it's 2.40, she really is like kind of horrified by the price, but she still has to buy the same amount because it's kind of a necessity of life, is like getting milk and like other foods.
And then elastic demand is when the price elasticity of demand is greater than 1, and perfect elastic demand is the case in which any price increase will cause the quantity demanded to drop to 0, and this makes the graph a horizontal line.
An example of this is like pop. You don't really need it; it's more like a want. So if the price goes up, people won't buy as much. So like you can see on the left, the guy is like $1, good price. He's buying a lot of it. But then on the right, it goes up to $3, and he's like, well, never mind, forget it. I'm not gonna buy any.
And this was our presentation on the price elasticity of demand, and thanks for listening.